Good morning. Greg here with G Dog Sports. So this morning we're going to be previewing the Buffalo Bills versus the New York Jets game on the early slate. Now the Buffalo Bills are just 5-3, heading back on the road to visit the 2-6 New York Jets at MetLife Stadium. After an embarrassing 9-6 loss to the lowly Jacksonville Jaguars last week on the road, the Bills are looking to bounce back and prove that they are indeed one of the top teams in the AFC. Josh Allen played like shit and threw 2 interceptions and lost a fumble during Buffalo's first 4 series in the second half at Jacksonville. Now the Bills even failed to score a single touchdown, which was the first time that's happened since their 18-10 win over the Jets last October. And the offense generated just 17 first downs, ending a 23-game run of 20 or more points. Just a pathetic performance all around. Now, Allen and the Bills should be able to get back on track against the terrible Jets defense that has allowed an average of 463 total yards over their past 4 games. The Jets' Mike White will make his third straight start in place of the injured rookie Zach Wilson, who sprained a right knee and still isn't fully healed. Now, the backup quarterback was the talk of the NFL 2 weeks ago when he threw 405 yards and 3 touchdowns in his first NFL start, which was a 34-31 over Cincinnati. White was off to another good start last week, throwing a TD pass early at Indianapolis before a bruised nerve in his right hand caused his fingers to go numb. Now, White's feeling fine again, and the Jets won't rush Wilson back, especially if New York's offense continues to thrive without him. Another thing that killed the Bills last week was 12 penalties accepted against them for 118 yards, with 6 leading to Jaguars' first downs. You just can't do that in a ball game and expect to win. Now, the Bills are tied for 7th in having 61 penalties called against them and rank 5th at 555 yards. And they're going to have to get that straightened out today, even though it is against the Jets. Speaking of the Jets, rookie wide receiver Elijah Moore has begun to break out after a quiet start, helping New York score 64 points and roll up more than 990 yards in offense in his past 2 games. Now, the second-round pick out of Ole Miss had 13 catches for 151 yards in that span, including the first 2 TD receptions of his career last week at Indy. Moore also had a touchdown run against New England 3 weeks ago, showing an ability he is a factor on offense in various ways. Another thing that should help Josh Allen this week is the return of tight end Dawson Knox. After missing 2 games with a broken right hand, he was a full participant at practice both Thursday and Friday this week. Now, the third-year player was enjoying a breakout season before getting hurt in the 34-31 loss at Tennessee back on October 18th. With 21 catches for 286 yards, he still leads the team with 5 touchdown catches while establishing himself as an integral threat in the red zone. Now, the line on this game opened with the Bills installed as a 13.5-point favorite, has moved down slightly to 13 here just a few hours before kickoff. I'm seeing 67% of the tickets on the Bills as well as 85% of the money. So it seems most of the betting public out there are counting on the Bills to get back on track and cover that number. I'm a bit weary that 85% of the money is on the Bills, as that's usually a sign to perhaps be inclined to go the other way. I won't be touching either side in this one. Now, the total opened at 48 and has moved slightly down to 47.5, with most of the tickets and money on the over. I won't be on that either. Now, the weather is set to be overcast with a game time temperature of 47 degrees. Wind should be around 7 to 8 miles an hour, not 78. Also of note, Buffalo is just 4-3-2 against the spread and 2-2 against the spread on the road, while the Jets are 2-6 against that number and 2-1 against the spread at home. Now, I don't have a play in this game, but go ahead and take advantage of my guaranteed NFL promo today. As always, you can get all of my NFL plays every week by becoming a VIP or taking advantage of the promos I run from time to time. I do have plays on every major American sport and offer VIP service for $299 a month or $99 for the week. You can find me at Twitter at GDogSports or on Facebook and YouTube as well. Let's have a great day and let's win some cash.